let's talk about rewriting logarithms as exponents and vice versa. Often, when we're dealing with exponential or logarithm expressions, it can be helpful to rewrite them as the other function. This is particularly useful when we talk about solving equations. So if we wanted to rewrite these log expressions as exponentials, we know that our base is 2 for our first one, so log base 2 of 8 equals 3. This is the same thing as saying 2 to the power of 3 equals 8. This is really helpful because if we didn't actually know what this was, we were just trying to calculate log base 2 of 8, we could ask ourselves, what number has to go in the exponent to make that equation true? Let's look at the next example now. Log base 1/2 of 32. Well, let's say we don't know what that equals. If we were to rewrite this as an exponent, we could write 1/2 to the power of something equals 32. And then we could use our rules of exponents to figure out that that something has to be -5. And yes, we can totally have a fractional base to our logarithm the same way we can have a fractional base to our exponent. We just can't have a negative base for either. Lastly, log base 5 of 1/25. If we were to rewrite that, we would write 5 to the something equals 1/25. And in this case, that something is -2. So all of these are mathematically correct expressions. We can also go the other way. If we are given an exponent, we can rewrite this as an equivalent logarithmic expression. So we all know that 4 squared is 16. Now we can also learn that log with base 4 of 16 has to equal 2. If 6 to the -2 is 1 over 136, then our base stays the same. We're looking at a logarithm with base 6. Our input to the logarithm is our output of this exponential expression, and the output of the logarithm is our exponent. Log base 6 of 1 over 36 is -2. And as we said before, we can totally have a fractional base, like 1/3 of 127 equals 3. Now, this is a really messy expression to deal with, but if we rewrite it as an exponent, it is a little easier to understand. In class, we are going to define special logarithms, ones that have a specific base and get their own name. We will practice rewriting equations like in this video. We'll also talk about evaluating and graphing logarithms. See you then.